guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be reviewing Boohoo evening dresses, which also double up as prom dresses or for bridesmaids. So it's just floor length dresses, and in this video I'm going to be focusing on their beautiful beaded options because some of them, the quality is amazing and the prices really aren't too bad at all. So as usual, everything will be linked down below in the order that I tried on, along with the sizes I'm wearing. I'm a UK size 8 for reference and about 5'5", but I'll write it all down below so you guys can use it if that would be useful. But that being said, let's jump straight to it. So up first we have this beautiful rose gold number. Now this one is surprisingly affordable. So this dress is only £37 and it does come in silver as well. So they have two colour options, or maybe not silver, I think it's black. All I know is there's two colours, so do check it out if you're not a fan of the rose gold. But I loved this tone. The only thing I'm going to say is it is actually mesh. So behind the sequins there is no lining. So you've got to make sure you're wearing very good nude underwear that's very close to your skin tone, and then I don't think it matters that it's a little bit mesh, or you could wear a dress underneath the dress to kind of fix that. And I will just mention it's scratchy. So with sequin and beaded dresses, obviously they can be a bit like scratchy on the skin, and because it's not lined, it's kind of scratchy on the inside as well. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you've got very sensitive skin, you're probably not going to like this one. But I thought for the price and the quality, it is beautiful. And I mean, it is gorgeous. Like, it will make a statement. So if you can put up with the scratchiness or alter it to like not scratch, then you could be on for a winner here. This is how it fits, and I'm actually really impressed with this one. It's not too scratchy on the body. You don't need to wear like a dress underneath it. I'm just wearing nude underwear, and I don't think you can actually see through the dress at all. So even though it is mesh in between the lines of sequins, it's very kind of opaque, like you don't see through it. So that's not a problem. Only thing that I think will be a problem after like a night of dancing is the sequins down the side of the dress on your arms. So just keep that in mind. You might just have to do dance moves like this with your arms up. But in terms of a dress, this is gorgeous. The length of it is perfect. The fit is perfect. I just love it. It's like really classy, you know, like nothing's too low cut, but because it has that mesh in between, there's also like, it's sexy as well, and I just love the fit of it. Like, I think this will work for so many people. And the fact they have it in black as well, like, I love this. And £37? It's just crazy. I mean, look at the colour of that. I feel $1 million in this, and it's one of the cheapest. So I seriously recommend this one. It'll be linked down below, but it is gorgeous. Everything about it, it just fits beautifully. I mean, it's very flattering as well, I must say. So I absolutely love this one. Like, look how it swirls. Yeah. I love this one. So the next dress I'm going to show you is also a very affordable option, and this one, I mean, beautiful quality. It's not just, you know, like mesh and sequins. This is beaded and like almost like a chiffon. So it's this gorgeous, they call it berry, but it's more of like a purple, and it's got a one shoulder detailing. So if I put it up here, I think it'll show better just when it's on. But look at that, like the quality of the beadwork is beautiful, and it has like this strapless kind of basque kind of structure here. Only thing I would say, it's not very structured. You know, the body is the structure, so we'll see how it looks like on. Just to keep that in mind, it's not boned at all. So if that's something you're looking for, this one's not it. But this one's only £45. So I think this is a gorgeous option. It hasn't got any slits. I'm a fan with long dresses. I like a slit because it's just easier to dance and walk in. But this one's not too tight fitted, so it should be hopefully a nice fit. This one is definitely more of a sophisticated option. The one shoulder kind of gives me more of a grown-up vibe, but I love it. Like, it's so nice to wear. Only thing, there's two things I want to mention. The top part, it's not very tight. So if you're on the smaller side of the chest, I would go for a smaller size, so size down. However, the zip doesn't go all the way to the top. So if you're hippie like me, you can't step into this dress. So there was no way I was getting it over my hips. I had to go over my head. So keep that in mind, you know, depending on, like, if you do go for this dress, put the dress on, then do your hair and makeup, because it could be a disaster. but once it's on the body, it feels lovely. The one shoulder means I don't feel like it's gonna fall down, even though it's not the tightest, but the beadwork is just beautiful, and I just really like the cut of it. It is a little bit longer, this one, so if you're taller, this is a lovely option, or just wear higher heels, I always say. But it's beautiful. I like how the beadwork is just on the bodice, and then the skirt is just lovely and simple. And I think it's such an elegant kind of cut dress. I think it's beautiful. So this is a really lovely option, depending on whatever function you might have. But the sleeve, I feel so extra with this sleeve. I'm just like, it's so fun to have. It's just working out how to pose with it, you know, for like photographs. I think something like this, I feel like royalty standing like this, but you get what I mean. But that's this one, it is beautiful. So the next dresses I actually got in 2 colours because I was that impressed. And I just thought for different people, you know, colour makes a big difference. So I got it in this lovely kind of pinky mauvey colour, but also in this navy blue. Now what I loved about these dresses is they're like a fitted beaded dress, and then they've got all this drama at the bottom turning into like a mermaid shape, and I just love it. And these dresses are £75, so they're a little bit more expensive than the first 2 you saw, but still incredibly affordable, and they are completely beaded. Like, look at that. Well, I say beaded, these ones are completely sequined, but they are lined, so they're going to be a lot more comfortable on the body. They've got a really long zip at the back, which is nice. And I love the style of the dress. I think it's really, really cool. So let's throw these on and see what the fit's like. This is the navy one, and the fit is beautiful. These are so comfortable, so they're fully lined, so you don't even feel the beads. And the weight of them is just amazing. So they've got the lovely kind of beaded body here that is nice and fitted, so it really shows off the shape. And then it's just like all this drama into a fishtail like bottom of the dress. And I love how it moves. It really moves with you. And it's a perfect length. Like the length of this dress, and pretty much all of them, is bang on with a pair of heels for me. So I will put my height down below so you can use me as a guide. But I love this style. Like the way it kind of has the points changing like the style. I just love it. Like, how fun is that? So now I'm going to throw on the pink one and we can compare, but the navy one is just lovely. It's so classic. It's a really like safe colour, but I'm excited to try, you know, a bit more of a jazzy one. But how beautiful is that? I love it. And the straps are adjustable, so it's really easy to kind of adjust for your figure. The zip is lovely and long, so it's very easy to step into or put over your head, whatever you prefer. It's a very easy dress to get on, which is nice, and nowhere is too tight or too loose. It's a really nice fit, so I really recommend this one. I literally feel like a princess. Like, isn't this the most gorgeous thing you've seen? The colour is just amazing. The way it moves, I really like how dramatic the base of these dresses are. Like, there's a lot going on, and they just spin beautifully. Like, I love it, and this colour is everything. Like the sequins, I think I prefer it in a pink because you can actually see the sparkle, like you can see the like detailing of it, whereas in navy it's beautiful for like an evening event, but if you've got like a daytime event, I think go for a colour one. Like, isn't this gorgeous? I just love it, and I love that it's still fitted, you know, it still shows the shape and the hips and everything because all of this is below that. So if you wanted still, you know, to show off the curves, but have a dramatic kind of base to the dress, this is the winner. Like, I genuinely don't want to take it off. It feels so nice to wear, and I think that's really important to actually feel comfortable in them. And I've got to say, these are comfy dresses, so I really recommend these ones. And the sequins aren't spiky. Like, I don't think they're going to cut my arms here, so I think I could wear this one for a whole evening and be alright, you know, dancing away, and that's quite important, I think. I'm sorry, I'm just never going to stop twirling and swishing this about because it's so much fun. I love the shape of these dresses. They're just really fun to wear, flattering as well, and just very comfortable. So yeah, these are winners. So the next dress I'm going to show you, I think is my favourite in terms of like colour and simplicity, It's this gorgeous emerald green one, and this one's actually very lightweight. So the thing with evening dresses and prom dresses is they can be really weighed down by all the beadwork, whereas this is beautifully light. So if you don't want a heavy dress, this is a gorgeous option if it fits right. But look at the beading on that. It's got such a nice kind of style to it. And then I think these are actually off the shoulder. So I think it sits like that. So it's just going to be so elegant on. I'm just going to throw this one on because I really want it to just fit. And I hope the waist is like nice and cinched, because that's the only thing looking at it that it's just a bit structureless. So we just have to see how this one like sits on the body. But this one's around £80. So the last kind of few dresses, they're all kind of in this region of price. But let's just throw it on and see what it looks like. This generally is one of my favorite dresses I've put on in a while. It is just beautiful. I literally feel like Princess Fiona in it. Like, it is just gorgeous. The top fits beautifully. I love this like little chiffon bit here off the shoulder. I think it's so classy. And the way the beadwork is, I think it's really nicely done. I like the kind of pattern around it. I think it's a very flattering kind of like placement of the beads. I just really, really rate this dress. It is beautiful. It's a little bit long for me, even with heels, but it's workable. And it's a type of fabric that you can shorten very easily and probably cut yourself. You just put it on and you get someone to cut it whilst it's on you to ensure that, you know, with all your lumps and bumps in it, it's an equal length at the floor. But I absolutely love this one. Like, it's just gorgeous, and the colour of it is just perfect. Like, I love it, and I love the style of the beadwork. It's like flowers or stars. It's gorgeous. I really recommend this one for absolutely anything. Wear it as pajamas. It's just beautiful. I don't want to take it off. I love it. The next dress is this gorgeous like icy blue one. Now, it's kind of a little bit more like grey blue. I don't quite know how to describe it, but it's really pretty, and it's one shoulder, and it's got all this gorgeous beadwork going on. Like, the beading on this one is just stunning, and it does go all down the skirt as well. So the quality is just amazing. Like, look at that. It's just all in the skirt. And I just think it's a simple kind of shape dress, but could be really, really gorgeous on. So I'm just going to throw it on and see what it looks like. But the beadwork does go around the back of the skirt, but not the back of the dress. So let's just see what this one looks like. This is how it looks on, and it is beautiful. I really love this like layer of kind of mesh and beadwork here. It just has a really lovely weight to it. And the top of it is lovely. Only thing I would say, it's a little bit big. So I think I could get away with a size 6 in this, because even around the waist, it could just be a tiny bit more cinched in. But overall, it doesn't look bad in an 8. You know, like, it does fit. It just feels like it could be a little bit tighter on my body. But because it's got this one shoulder, it will 100% stay up. And the beadwork on this one is beautiful. I love the pattern of it. I think it's gorgeous. And the colour is beautiful. I literally feel like Elsa from Frozen. Like, I love it. And it's beautiful. This one's a bit more slim, the skirt, but it's still beautiful to twirl around in. I think it's lovely. And it's a really nice neckline because it doesn't show anything, but you still have some skin out. So it's not like a plunging neckline, but I quite like the one shoulder look. I think it's a nice style. So no, I absolutely love this one. The length of it is long, so even with my heels on, you can see it's just a little bit on the floor. So a bit of a trip hazard if you leave it this length and you're my height, but it is workable. But I would trim it ever so slightly or wear a slightly higher pair of heels. But it is beautiful, and luckily the beading stops around the shin area, so if you did need to shorten it, it wouldn't affect the beadwork at all. So it's an easy job to shorten. But I can't stop like playing with the skirt. I just love the beadwork. It is beautiful. I just wish this bit here was beaded. I do think the back of it would work like even better if the beadwork just continued down, because the skirt, it's all the way around. So I think it would be lovely if the bodice also had it all the way around. But apart from that, it is a stunning option. I love it. So the last dress I'm going to show you guys is this gorgeous cream number. Now, when I ordered this, I thought it was actually going to be a bit more white, so I was worried it was going to look like a wedding dress or something like that. but now it's arrived. It's an off-white, which I think I prefer, and this one is stunning. Like, the beadwork is in, it makes up these like roses all over the top portion here, and I love the crisscross and the kind of balloony sleeves. I think it's just gorgeous. And then the skirt just has rows of them like that, and I think it does, yeah, so it does have a slit, so you guys can see here. So I'm excited to see what this one looks like on. I hope it does like draw the attention to the waist, because with these types of dresses there's no like tying the waist or anything like that, so it's gonna fit or it won't. But let's just throw it on and see what it looks like. But it's got a beautiful hidden but long zip at the back, so it should be really easy to get on. And I just love the beadwork. I think it's so pretty. Love it. Let's put it on. I'm pleasantly surprised with this one. I love it. Like, I almost feel like I could get away with it as a wedding dress, but it's such a nice fit, and the slit, it can be dangerous. Like, it does go all the way up, but it also sits, you know, quite beautifully, just overlapping. So it's a really nice dress to kind of move in, and I love it. And I love how the beadwork sits. I think it finishes at a really nice like length, and then the sleeves, it's very extra, but also just beautiful. And it's so, it just hangs on the body, you know, it's not tight anywhere, I'm not restricted at all. I just feel extremely glamorous, and I love it. But the colour of it is actually really, really nice. So it looks more white, I think, on, but it is obviously like a cream, but it's just, it's beautiful. Like, literally, someone could wear this as a wedding dress, I think, but it also works for other occasions as well, of course. But it is just beautiful. Like, look at that. And I think it does actually really fit the waist nice, and the way it kind of, the sleeves are like loose, and then the body is just that little bit slimmer. I love this one. Like, it's very different to anything I would have tried before. And I've got to say, I really like this, and the length of it's nice. Yeah, this is a really, really cute option. And I just noticed one more thing about it. It actually has like lining here. So the sleeves are like all baggy like this, but you don't have to worry about like it exposing everything underneath, because it literally has a built-in kind of side piece. So you're completely covered. So this is a really well-made dress. I love this one. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found this video useful. Please like and subscribe if you did. Obviously, prom season is just around the corner, but these dresses work for whatever occasion you might have. They're just lovely quality, floor-length beaded dresses. So I do really recommend having a browse and having a look, but everything will be linked down below if you'd like any of the dresses I showed today, along with my social media if you'd like to follow me on there. But thank you again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.